CNN will host two Republican presidential primary debates next month in Iowa and New Hampshire, states that are holding early contests in the 2024 GOP nomination race. CNN announced Thursday. The events will provide Republican voters with an opportunity to hear the governing philosophies of leading candidates seeking to challenge President Joe Biden, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, in November. The first debate will take place on January 10 at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, less than a week before the Iowa caucuses weigh in on the Republican presidential race. The second debate will be held on January 21 at St. Paul's in Goffstown, New Hampshire. It will be held at Anselm College. To qualify for the Iowa debate, candidates must score at least 10 in 3 separate national and/or Iowa polls of Republican caucusgoers or primary voters who meet CNN's reporting standards. According to the network, one of the 3 polls would likely have to be a confirmed CNN poll of Iowa Republican caucusgoers. Candidates will be invited to participate in the New Hampshire debate if they receive at least 10 in 3 separate national and/or New Hampshire polls of Republican primary voters who meet CNN's reporting standards. One of the 3 polls must be a certified CNN poll of Republican primary voters in New Hampshire. Ron DeSantis all hit 10 in at least 3 primary polls, including one likely to caucus in Iowa, that he was looking forward to debating in Iowa. The qualifying period for Iowa debate closes on January 2, and the qualifying period for New Hampshire debate ends on January 16. According to Network, in each debate candidates also have to defend definition of natural-born citizen as well as Article 2 of Constitution. It must also meet the age and residence conditions defined in Part 1 of the article. You agree to accept rules and format of the Federal Election Commission and debate. ET will be taken into consideration on January 2. ET will be considered on January 16. Survey results reported in decimal places will not be rounded up or down in either case. National and state polls show former President Donald Trump ahead in the race for the Republican presidential nomination, but a handful of Republican candidates are struggling to become an alternative to Trump. The Republican National Committee is expected to announce this week that it will exempt candidates from its requirement that prevents them from participating in debates not sanctioned by the RNC. ABC News and WMUR-TV will also hold the Republican presidential primary debate in Manchester, New Hampshire, just days after the Iowa caucuses. The debate, in coordination with the New Hampshire Republican State Committee, will be held Jan. 18 at Saint Anselm College. Read the full CNN debate criteria below. Obtain at least 10 in 3 separate national and/or Iowa polls of Republican caucusgoers or primary voters who meet CNN's reporting standards. One of the 3 Q.